Right, so for those of you who don't know, in Canada, as it gets into summer, which is getting now, the sun starts to come up at about 5 and the sun goes down only at like 9:30, 10 p.m. So, what does that mean? That means it's better for me to wake up even earlier in the morning because no one else is awake for even longer, so I can focus for more. Right? That makes sense. So, since then, I'm now up at 4:32 in the mornings, right? Because I want it bad enough. That's why. I want to be able, like I said, I'm going to do whatever it takes to help as many people as I can. So 4:30 is the new, not even early morning, the new morning, right? As you can see, this light slight through the back there, slight. So in about 45, the light will be out, and I already have 3 hours on everyone once everyone wakes up. So if you're ahead of the game, you're ahead of the game. Today is a rest day. Got lots of calls and just boiling up my food now. But I'm gonna take you guys. I started last week as well, really starting to focus on my abs, just because my abs have never been thick. I feel like that actually lets me down. So now in the bulk, since I'm 210 now, I'm starting to get a little fluffy on the midsection. So, but I want to use that to train my abs properly, so that when I do come back down, I got that thickness. So I've started doing abs, and then because of my steps that I do a lot to match up with my clients and make sure that I'm not giving them something that I don't do. So I do a lot of steps, which is keeping me nice and fit. But I'm also, when I do abs now, which I'm aiming to do 3 times a week, separate from other sessions, that's also why I'm waking up earlier, so I can get my work done, go to abs, come back, do all my calls. That's kind of what I'm looking at. And I'm gonna try to do that around 2 or 3 times a week, where I do abs, and then I hit that Stairmaster, sweat it out, feel good, and come back, just because I haven't been running or doing any actual cardio for a long time now, and I realize that's not ideal. I want to get my cardiovascular up so that I can perform better between sets. Even though right now my sessions are still very short and not optimal, but that's just life, that's just business, that's just work. You have to do what you can do. But yeah, I'm gonna take you through all that. I'll take you there with me. You'll see. We'll go pump out the abs, pump out the cardio, and then yeah, I'll have a little yap here later, but nothing crazy. First meal down the hatch. Time to hop on the treadmill, pump the steps, get at it. Right? Name of the game. Remember also, another thing I've been saying quite a lot. The harder you work, the luckier you get. Right? Whether that's training for a marathon or anything. Like, that's what I found. People are going to say you got lucky later. Oh, it's only because. Or how did you? Right? But they don't see what you're doing. They don't see what it takes, and they don't actually care what it takes because they won't be able to do it themselves. So that's when they say you got lucky. How would you do it? You shouldn't, like, you know what I mean? That's when the doubts come in. So always remember, you pick your goal, you work towards it. And I'm saying that if anyone watching this say they're chasing a goal, but they are sleeping in or calling themselves weekends, I don't even know what that is. I haven't had a weekend in over 60 weeks. Over 60 weeks. Not 60. Yeah, so work harder, whoever you are watching this. Because even though it's never you versus anyone else. It's you versus you. That's why I don't speak about it on my page, because anyone's like, why is he working so hard, whatever. Nah, I love it. And I'm going to keep outworking me from yesterday. So you can try outwork me too, but let's get it. Let me go get after it. Alright, so quick update. 10 a.m. Done 4 calls, 2 meals, 5,000 steps. Now it's time to quickly go rip some cardio. And the abs, like I was saying, come back, and then we've got some more this evening. So, to it. This is why you wake up early, because then you've done what everyone would do in a whole day in an hour. Let's get it, baby. Let me get my AirPods and we're straight for it.
so I don't know if you can hear me, but all the stairmasters are taken, so and I gotta get back to work. So we're just gonna do incline treadmill and pump it out. 300 calories. Let's get it. Abs done. And today's one of those days. Starts off good, and then you don't want to do it, right? But it's separating that. No one ever wants to do anything hard. You gotta just force yourself. Every time you keep that promise to yourself, it all stacks up. Small little decisions add up, not just for your physique, but for life. So, discipline now, freedom later. See you at the end. Just like that. Done. How good's that feeling once you're done? Once you push through the barrier, that's when it matters. Because nothing's better than, let's get it. Stay hungry.